Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I have the pleasure to show you what you can do with Beat Doctor, which is being added to one of the latest version of N-Track. And these will allow you to go to the next step from, of course, having separated stems from an audio file, which we have seen in a previous tutorial, to actually detect now transient and therefore beats inside an audio file, and then how to convert those beats and therefore where the transients have been detected into a MIDI track, which then allows you to follow through the rhythm of a particular track. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe, as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. Please do collaborate as well in the comments, not only with subscription, of course, but also increasing the traffic on the channel, which helps with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, so we are on N-Track, standalone version, of course. We click here down at the bottom. Right, we click on new song and we select to import an audio file. We select files and then we choose something very simple like a drums loop, which I already have prepared. So we have now a nice audio track and we have these, a double click on the waveform audio loop. We click back at the beginning and we click play. Okay, now you know what it sounds like. Now with that selected, what we are going to do, if it is not already open, we are going to click here on this panel to reveal the additional commands and options. Scroll down to the bottom, click on more, and then we're going to scroll down where it says Beat Doctor. So we click on it, and here you have a lot of different options, which is nice. The first one, click on Detect. So you have different options here, which you can choose. You can do a time analysis or a frequency analysis, which sometimes helps depending on the type of file that you have. Here you can decide if you have a noisy recording, if you want to have loud background sounds as you do the detection or not, or if you have a clean recording. I'll leave it with with background sounds as default. As you change these, it will change in the sensitivity, which is really important in terms of determining the transient. You click detect and you can see it has detected the transient. In this case, it is actually very simple because it's just a standard drum loop which has been recorded, and it is very much a clean recording. Again, so nothing has happened here apart from showing you the transients which have been detected. If I click again on more and I scroll down and go to Beat Doctor, now I can clear all the beats in the parts like so, or for example, I can detect them again like so. And if they are detected and they are on the screen, I can say splice to bit, which is great. Okay. And now if I zoom a little bit out and I deselect that, now you can see I can select individual bits because they have actually been split. If I undo that, of course, I go back to have just one single region. Okay, so with that selected again, we go to more Beat Doctor. Okay, you can do other things, of course. So you can splice and quantize the bits. And of course, here you have those tick options, which are to show the bits detected, of course, because you want to see them. And you can also read and write bits in the audio file. Now, the really cool thing is that you can create a MIDI track from the bit. So let's click on it. Now, let's zoom out a bit. And as you can see, we have a track underneath, which is being created. It's a MIDI track. And we have by default a grand piano line, which has been selected. And of course, you have MIDI notes, which are associated to the bits. So let's go back to the beginning, click play. So that is absolutely great. So you can follow the rhythm, of course, of that drum loop. Now, of course, you can, have a bit of fun. For example, you could change the instrument. Instead of a piano, you could say I go to guitar and basses, I select the bass and then bass light. And then perhaps I click up here on this icon and go down an octave, perhaps 2 octaves as well. Maybe I will have to do 3 as well. Yeah, probably another octave down again. That is absolutely fantastic. That is, of course, what you want. Now, it becomes very powerful if you use it, of course, in conjunction to what we have seen in previous tutorials, which is the AI MixSplit. Indeed, you could, for example, create a new song. Oops, let's load create a new song instead of load a new one. So, new song. We import the file again. We choose a file which we have already. So let's choose something, I don't know, this one. Okay, that is my file. So I can go again to the option as we have seen in the previous tutorials. I can go to Process, AI, MixSplit, and then I can say Separate Instruments. Now, of course, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it is a short file, so it shouldn't be too long. It's already at 50%. In terms of processing and separating those stems. Now zoom out a little bit and now we can see all the different tracks. Okay. Now, of course, we can play them individually. So let's play the solo this bass. So you know what the track sounded like. So we can now get rid of the other tracks. And we keep that bass like so, right? And now we can do more again. Let's select this first. There you go. And let's go again to Big Doctor. We say detect. Okay. And of course, the accuracy of detecting depending also on the quality of the file. You can see always good to zoom in and see what it has done. So perhaps here is not clear. You might want to remove the note there. But now, for example, you could go back again to Bit Doctor, create a MIDI track from the bits, and there you are. You might have to make some small, simple correction, but the reality is you already have something done for you to follow that the rhythm of that bass track. And so on, of course, you can make then further adjustments. So I hope you agree with me that it's another nice addition to N-Track and to allow you to further progress, of course, in terms of the tools that you have available to create your music production songs. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.